Here we are right now, guys, inside of Fisch. Today, I'm going to be revealing the best enchant for each of your rods in the game, guys. By watching this up until the end, you guys will be able to maximize how good your rod is and therefore catch more fish and make more money. Watch this up until the end, guys, and also know the best enchants from each rod in the game. So, of course, guys, in order to enchant your rod, you guys are going to need an enchant relic. You guys have a 1 in 500 chance of catching one of these every single time you guys fish. Now, if you want to use it, you guys go to the Keeper's Altar, which is, of course, in the Statue of Sovereignty at nighttime, and you apply this to your rod. Now, guys, what is gonna be the best enchants for each rod? Well, first of all, guys, I do not recommend you guys to enchant the early game rods. For example, guys, there is no point in enchanted rods such as the flimsy rod or the training rod or stuff like that, guys, because honestly, you're just wasting an enchantment like at that point, guys. You're only really going to want to enchant the best endgame rods, guys, and I'm going to be telling you what rods to enchant today and what enchants to get on those rods and why. So let's go and get on into it now, guys. I guess first, we might as well just talk about the brand new Sunken rod. So of course, guys, the Sunken rod was recently added in an update, guys, which added treasure maps where you guys can go ahead and get the Sunken rod from these treasure maps. Now, what is the best enchants for this rod? Well, the best one for this rod, guys, is probably going to be Hasty. That's because Hasty decreases the lure time, which is already about 20%, which is alright, to be honest, but that means that you guys are going to catch more fish faster. And the good thing that you guys are going to want to have Hasty for is because every 10 catches on this rod, you guys have a much higher chance of catching a treasure map. Now, if you guys, of course, catch more fish, you're going to do 10 catches a lot quicker, guys. So if you have Hasty on this rod, it's going to make this rod an overpowered way to farm up treasure maps fast, and honestly, guys, it's going to make it a lot better. Now, if you guys do, of course, struggle to go ahead and catch like the mythical fish and stuff, guys, and fish such as the colossal squid with this rod, you guys also can get things such as resilient. Resilient is probably the best one. You can also go with control or steady for this rod, guys. It's got pretty good like luck stats and stuff, so you don't really want to get a luck enchant on this rod because honestly it doesn't really need it, guys. So that's the Sunken rod best enchants. Next, guys, we will go ahead and talk about the Trident rod. This is the rod that I've got on right now, and I'm going to be telling you guys the best enchants for this one. So pretty much, guys, it's highly recommended to, of course, enchant this rod, because by enchanting you guys can make it a lot better. Here are some good enchants for this rod, guys. So Hasty is a great enchant for this rod, and also Swift, I guess, can be if you guys get Swift and you have like 0 enchant relics left, then that's decent, I guess, guys, but Hasty's better. That's because that's, of course, going to increase the lure speed, guys, which already is at 20%, which is quite fast, to be fair. That's just going to make it super easy to go ahead and catch fish. So I would recommend to go ahead and, of course, get those. Furthermore, guys, resilient or steady and control really is a good one for this, guys, because of course this rod literally has no control or resilience, which can make it a little bit harder to catch fish, guys. But the only reason why you guys might not want to have those enchants on is because it's got that ability, guys, which speeds up fish progress and also like keeps the fish bar in one space for a split second, guys, which does of course make catching fish a bit easier. As you guys can see here, we are going to get like the yellow dash through this bar soon enough, guys, hopefully at least, and that should of course make catching this fish easier. Okay, I don't think it's going to do it for this one, guys, because it's a pretty easy fish, this one, but yeah, it does have of course that ability which does make catching fish a lot easier for that rod, guys. But honestly, I'd only really recommend those control and resilient ones, guys, if you are of course struggling to catch the harder fish. Otherwise, Hasty is a lot better. Furthermore, guys, yeah, the Trident rod can always, I guess, benefit from like divine or whatever, guys, but it's not really the best one, to be honest. You're really gonna want to focus on them ones that I told you about today. I guess next we'll go into the Destiny rod, guys. Let me just quickly briefly go over this one. It's not really a rod that most of you guys might use for a main rod, guys, but let me just go through the enchants that you guys might want to use on this one. You might want to use either resilient, steady, or controlled, which will help you guys of course catch the legendary mythical fish. That's because this rod has 0 resilience or control, which actually can make it quite hard to catch those, especially due to its luck as well, guys. You're going to be catching a lot of those mythical fish and stuff, which will of course make it harder to catch the majority of fish, as you're going to be getting better fish, and because it's got bad resilience and control, it's going to be hard to catch those, guys, when you do get them on your rod, meaning you'll probably miss a lot of fish if you guys do not have them enchants. Furthermore, guys, this rod's got quite slow lure speed, so Hasty, also steady can be a good one, guys. Steady is a good all-round one because it also increases your lure speed, but also Swift is a good one, guys, because that's going to allow you to catch fish a little bit faster, because this rod's got minus 10% lure speed, which does make it a little bit slower. And furthermore, guys, if you want to fill out the beast reef shiny fish, this is a decent rod to go about it, and Bless will help you guys do that. And if you guys want to farm XP, I guess you guys can get the insight enchant as well, guys, with this rod. Next, we'll talk about the King's Rod. Now, this used to be a really good rod to get, guys. I don't know about now, because it's kind of like the Trident rod took over this one. But enchants for the King's Rod. Swift or Hasty is great for this one, guys, because it's got really slow lure speed, 45%, minus 45% lure speed, guys, makes this a super slow rod. Honestly, by far, Hasty is the best enchant for this rod. I'd highly recommend to go and get your hands on this, guys, because otherwise, this rod is just far too slow in my opinion. Sea King can also really help with this rod, guys, because that does make fish larger, which will help out. If you guys want to farm XP and stuff, you guys can of course use insight. And if you want to get a bit extra money, you guys can use Mutated or Blessed. But honestly, guys, I wouldn't really recommend those. I'd by far recommend Hasty for this rod just because how slow it can catch fish. Next, guys, we're going to talk about the Mythical rod over here. Let me show you guys this rod right now. Here it is, the Mythical rod. No, there it is, guys, the Mythical rod. In my opinion, the best rod for making money in the game. What's the best enchants for this one, guys? Well, Resilient, Steady or Controlled is great for this rod because it does struggle when it comes to catching, of course, the mythical fish and stuff, guys. Especially when you're in the deep ocean. I've definitely lost a lot of fish with this rod because it's quite hard to catch them, as it's literally got 0 resilience. It's got a little bit of control, guys, but it doesn't really help that much. Furthermore, it doesn't really have any it doesn't have much lure speed, guys. As you can see, 0 lure speed, so Hasty can be good with this one. I guess if you guys want to earn even more money, Sea King is a great enchant for this, guys, because you'll increase the size of fish, and if you guys get a big fish with the Sea King enchant and mythical fish, it's going to be worth a lot of money because mythical fish are already worth 4.5 times more. And also, guys, I guess Divine is a decent all-round enchant because that just helps boost its luck further, which I guess you could say it's kind of low right now at 45%. Next, guys, we're going to talk about the Aurora rod. That's this one over here. I've also got Divine on this one. What's the best enchants for the Aurora rod? Well, Resilience, Steady or Controlled is the best one for this one, guys. Personally, I'd say Resilience. Resilience is always the best when it comes to catching harder fish. That's because, guys, especially if you're trying to farm up colossal squid with this rod, guys, it's a really big challenge without those enchants. I've personally not even caught a single colossal squid yet with this rod because of course it's literally got 0 resilience, so that makes it a lot harder, guys. So definitely Resilient is a great enchant for this rod. If you guys want to catch fish a little bit faster, again, Hasty can be decent for this rod, guys, because it only does have 10% lure speed. Of course, Hasty, that's going to mean that you guys are not going to have to press shake as much, which can of course make you a little bit more money because you'll be catching fish faster. I do have personally Divine on this rod, guys, which honestly, it's like an all-round okay enchant. It's not the best for this rod, guys, but it's still an okay one. So that's why I've got it. Now, of course, it helps boost its luck a little bit, guys, but still not really the best enchant for it, guys. That's just what I've got, just because, of course, well, I don't really have many more enchant relics left over, so I don't really want to waste them and then end up with a worse enchant, guys. So I guess I'll talk about a few other rods that I didn't in my last video. For example, guys, Midas rod, I would never recommend to get this one, guys, but for some reason you got this rod. Resilient and Steady can help you guys with the Midas rod to catch, of course, the legendary and mythical fish there, guys. The Midas rod can be okay for making money, but honestly, the Mythical rod's so much better. I'm also going to talk about the Reinforced rod because honestly, guys, this is a great rod to actually keep early game and all the way to late game, guys, because it can catch all the best fish in the game because it's got infinite max kg, and it's got decent stats, to be honest, guys. So what's the best for this one? Well, Resilient, Steady or Controlled is going to literally make it nearly impossible to lose the best fish with this rod, guys. Furthermore, Hasty can also help with this rod to catch fish faster. Now, it doesn't have very good luck, this rod. It's only got 15%. If you guys want to increase your luck, something like Divine could be really good for the Reinforced rod as well, guys. Honestly, the Reinforced rod is a great early game rod to keep all the way up until the end, guys. But that currently is going to be it for the video here inside of Fish. That's the best enchants to equip for each of your rods in the game that are actually worth enchanting. I guess, guys, like and subscribe for more.